Hi guys, welcome back to Zelda, and we're gonna have a nice video now. There's not gonna be lots of sped upness. It's gonna be nice, things are gonna happen, and we're gonna make some nice progress. And you might have to excuse the quality of my last video. I cocked up the blackbirds again, and I was pretty bunged up by hay fever or something, and I was in no proper way to talk, but I had to get a video out. But since we've restored light to here, the place is genuinely pretty dead, to be honest. The shop here is pretty vacant, which is quite a shame because there's some gear we could probably not have, but not today. The music's pretty good as well here, I like it. There's also the inn, which I don't go into. But we can go to the bomb shop as well. And due to our actions as a wolf, there's no longer any bombs here because we blew up his stock and the Gorons are being twats and they're not giving us anything, so we're a bit buggered for bombs currently. But however, we can start to head up to Death Mountain to go and visit the Gorons. And the way up there is currently blocked off as well, so we can't go there yet. Can't be opened at all, so again, we'll be coming back here later on. So at the moment, I mean, this game pretty much does give off the illusion of being an open world game, when at the moment it's pretty damn linear. Music up here is pretty fantastic as well. Really reminiscent of the Goron City in Ocarina of Time as well. And it's just nice to be looking at a nice bright environment as well. Looks really nice here. So we're currently buggered at the moment, as we can't go any further. So we need to go and rethink our strategy in getting up to Death Mountain Crater. So yeah, we have to go and visit the mayor from Ordon village, and I'm not sure, but due to other like Zelda games, we have to actually get the cutscene for that before anything will happen. And Epona's back. And we had a really nice rendition then of Epona's song. I do cock up a couple of times trying to do some wrangling here, as it, for some reason, I was getting distracted. But this is actually a nice mini game, and it doesn't happen again, unfortunately, I believe. But all we have to do is just hold on long enough and just gain grip back over opponent, and we'll be alright then. And there we go. And now we have to be on our way back to Ordon, but we can make a pit stop at another piece of heart in Hyrule Field, in this part of Hyrule Field. And I fail at getting out of here a few times, as I just don't build up enough speed, unfortunately. There we go. And because we were here as a wolf, we couldn't really do much. But when you're on opponent in Hyrule Field, you basically run over enemies and give them a slash as well, which is okay, but we can avoid most of them. And for some reason there are great big chasms in the middle of the field, and I don't understand this. Which you could attribute something to the land, but it's a bit odd the way it's broken up. And get ready here to get stopped by the tiniest bump ever. It was just phenomenal the way I got caught in that. And that was a cool dismount. As you can see, the heart piece up on top of the rock. And all we got to do is just use the Gale Boomerang to reach it. And we get ourselves a snazzy full heart. Which is nice. And now we're going to head back to thing before we get interrupted by the postman. And I also am aware now that I did not read the letter. I will do this in the next video so you can see it. And we're meeting the wolf spirit from earlier, which we activated with the Howling Stone, which is in the spring in the Ordon in the Faerun province. So at the start of every part we have to reuse the last ability, which we learn to make sure we've used it. But usually we have to use the new ability we learned because they are generally quite useful. They're not very situational, which is good. And this attack I do quite like, but it's pretty damn annoying. So we have to thrust the nunchuck forward, and you'll see that I constantly do spin attacks because I had trouble For some reason, even moving it a bit too much is enough to make it spin sometimes, so it's never going to be 100% perfect from me. Well, it will probably get better as I play the game more, but at the moment it's a bit shite, so you'll have to excuse that. This might be reminiscent of past Ganondorf fights in Ocarina and Wind Waker, as you had to use your sword to block his attack, to bounce it back. But this time you use the shield, which makes a hell of a lot more sense, and we get it nice and early in the game, and it can be done with any projectile, which is also cool. And we get to do another fun minigame now, which failed the first time, but regardless, it's still pretty fun. It's quite tense as well, which is actually a good feature, I would say. Keeps you on the edge of your toes when you're trying to do it. Trying to time the dodging and the slapping. So like when he lunged there, you want to just turn quick time. And usually just turning left to right seems to work a lot better, as you can try to avoid more easily. And slapping can only go so far. So say once he's done that, if you slap directly in front of him, he'll probably block it or grab you. But if you want to keep turning him and pushing, then you get him off the side a lot quicker than usual. Like there, see? No, because I tried to directly slap him, I just got pushed back. And we both charged each other at the same time there. So I don't think the CPU can read you very well if you be random, basically, so it's not too bad. I think it could be easily broken by some people, but with me, it's been a while since I played, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna try being Rambo at this. And now we get to do it slightly harder for the second time, but I think I found it a lot easier, and it was more tense and more fun. Like there, see the way you just lunge straight away, you just wanna just turn, quick time. And if you're close to the edge like what I was, then you want to basically turn yourself the opposite way around as quick as you can, just to make sure you're getting as far away from the circle as possible, because you just don't want to get pushed out there. Well, that was a pretty damn cool dodge there. I think I took a bit of a risk there doing that, but it paid off in the end to actually knock him down. So now we've got some snazzy iron boots, and I believe they function similar to the ones in Wind Waker and in the recently released Ocarina of Time 3DS, where you don't have to go into your equipment subscreen anymore. It's actually an equipable item, which is good, as you have to change them quite a lot off and on this. And we get to do some more herding. But this time we actually get a reward, which is always useful. Now we'll be back after it's done. So now we're getting introduced to the mechanics of fighting on horseback more, and it's not difficult at all. Can't block anything either. Speed is basically key. With this guy here, we need to whittle down his armor, which we do by using spin attacks, which are really useful, especially on these guys here, because they like to surround you basically, and basically stop you from moving like this here. And the way that he fell off because of that. So anytime you get trapped, make sure your spin attack is on cooldown. And I successfully pull off a arrow reflect there like a true man. But you don't want to use up all your little whips there, because opponent will stop and throw you back up in the air. And see, that's what happens when you get completely surrounded. So it's not good. Regular slash attacks really just aren't very good, and they are annoying. But it does take long to actually get his armor to be broken. But as long as you carry on taking out his little lads, you'll be fine. And see, he's only down. And I believe with a spin attack, it doesn't matter which side you're on, as it just clips through him and damages the whole lot of him. Not much longer to go, and he will be... There we go. This part I found to be rather frustrating. I died twice, so there's going to be a jump cut. I'm trying to make it not noticeable, but there's nothing I can do about that. Because quite frankly, it was quite difficult to judge properly, and I thought I only did it by luck. But it's a nice idea, a bit of jousting, except he just bowls you off the map. It does take about 2 hits, I think, so I may have hit 1. And you just want to spin attack him really, because hitting him normally isn't usually good enough. But that's it for me talking now for the video. There's a cutscene. Aha, I lied. There's actually some more because in this time, the empty shop is now open. And I don't know really why I picked that up. I thought it would be special spring water, but it isn't. And as you know, these are good for recovering health. It does take some time, but we can go to the new shop now, which is owned by the little kid, Malo, I believe. Hopefully he's right. And now we can go in here and buy a Hylian shield, the trademark shield from the past couple of games, with its recognisable royal family insignia, and it costs us 200 rupees, and luckily we've got just enough by picking up everything we can. And this little guy is the worst person to be selling things, to be honest. But I'll let you see me buy it and try it on, and I will see you dudes next time. And then we should be probably entering the next temple, so I'll see you guys then.